It's now a great pleasure to give the floor to His Excellency Mr. Samir Bakr Diab, Assistant Secretary General for Palestine Affairs of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. On behalf of the committee and on behalf of the distinguished participants, I wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to the OIC, whose generous support has made this conference possible. Assistant Secretary General, you have the floor.
معالي الوزير دكتور رياض المالكي وزير خارجية دولة فلسطين.
Your Excellency, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Palestine, Excellency Madam Khalaf, Your Excellency Mr. Sept, Chairman of the Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I would first of all like to express my appreciation to all of those who have prepared for this international meeting, which reflects the effective and partnership and cooperation between the UN, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and the League of Arab States. In the context of our joint responsibility for the Palestinian cause, I would like to thank the Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People and the Palestinian Rights Division in the United Nations for the efforts that they have made to promote the Palestinian cause and to strengthen solidarity with the Palestinian people and its legitimate rights. I would like to say that the OIC is determined to collaborate with you to achieve the noble aims of ensuring that the occupation disappears and that we have an independent Palestinian state. Ladies and gentlemen, Israel, the occupying power, has done everything to bring down the political aspect of the peace process. Israel has rejected this process, as well as the resolutions stemming from international law. The international community has been serious in its efforts to achieve peace, and here Israel has taken advantage of the time available to build and expand settlements. Thus, the number of settlers has gone from 100,000 to 600,000 in 2015. What's more, Israel has strengthened its grip on the territory with a view to stopping Palestinian development and fragmenting Palestinian territory. I would also like to mention the Judaization of East Jerusalem and infringements upon Muslim and Christian religious sites, as well as efforts against the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Israel has been violating the rights of Palestinians, including the right to a sovereign state with East Jerusalem as its capital. This is in violation of international legal resolutions. The policy of expanding settlements has been an integral part of Israel's general policy since its occupation of the Palestinian territory. The aim is to break the unity of the Palestinian territory and to destroy the vision of two states. Thus, the geographical and demographic situation is being transformed, and this with a view to controlling the largest possible surface area of the Palestinian territory through the use of force and illegal measures. There is also control of property and the exploitation of Palestinian natural resources. All of this constitutes violations, aggressions, and crimes against the people of Palestine. And yet a free rein is given to the settlers to commit violations against the Palestinian people. I would like to refer to the deaths and injuries due to all of this. Lastly, I would like to mention the death of a 18-month-old baby and the fact that the mother of this same child died even today. This was the result of a fire that had been started in the home of this child's family in the village of Duma. What's more, I would like to say that Israel is destroying houses and property but fires in mosques and churches in various Palestinian areas are also being noted. That is why those responsible for these crimes must be made accountable. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the decision taken by some businesses to no longer cooperate with Israeli settlements. We call upon the international community to put pressure on Israel, including through the use of boycotts, to bring an end to all of these activities. And here I'm talking about the construction of settlements, walls, the Judaization of East Jerusalem, the blockade on Gaza, the destruction of houses, the excessive use of force, and violations of principles of international law and legal resolutions. What's more, if Israel continues to be a state outside of the law or above the law, this will lead to great risks. We can see that Israel is continuing to build the separation wall and does not want to accept the advisory opinion of the International Court of Justice. We will do everything to support international efforts to achieve peace. We adopted the Arab Peace Initiative for 13 years now. For us, peace and security cannot be achieved without the two-state solution, which has been accepted by the international community. Settlement building is one of the main obstacles to this. For that reason, we call upon governments and peoples to stand up to their responsibilities through sanctions and boycotts to put an end to the settlement policy by Israel and to achieve a just and equitable peace. The Palestinian cause is at a turning point, a watershed. The international community should not accept that international and regional political efforts be made in vain by Israel, the occupying power. For this reason, there needs to be an international framework to realize the two-state solution. This framework should put an end to settlement building and should set a deadline for an end to the Israeli occupation. This should be based on Security Council resolutions, including the General Assembly resolution, which accepted Palestine as a non-member state in 2012. What's more, we consider that the Security Council should take measures, specific measures, to ensure that Israel respects its obligations and puts an end to these crimes and violations of the rights of the Palestinian people. Without this, stability in the region will be undermined and the peace process will be jeopardized. This is very important so as to achieve the vision of two states and to make a success of efforts aimed at achieving peace. There is a need to put an end to the suffering of the Palestinian people, suffering which has existed since 1948. We will not achieve this unless we put an end to Israeli aggression against the Palestinian people and the territory that has been occupied since 1967, including Jerusalem. There is a need to allow the exercise of the inalienable rights of the Palestinian people. Your committee is responsible for that, and the rights of the Palestinian people to liberty, independence, return, and the establishment of a Palestinian state with Jerusalem as its capital. Without that, we will have neither peace, nor security, nor regional stability. On behalf of the OIC, I would like to thank you for the efforts that you are making to support the rights of the Palestinian people. This people must be able to enjoy its rights thanks to the support of all those who call for justice and who believe that one day the occupation and the Israeli aggression will come to an end. We wish this meeting every success. Thank you.